I don't do payment plans or lines of credit.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah.
you know, keep it to self-defense.
What about self-offense? That doesn't sound good. These are MI. I'm pretty sure these are... I just quick. Oh, that's so expensive. We'll buy one just to play around with it, just so I know for later. Nope. Oh, this is one of these. Yeah, we don't have the ammo for it. Sorry for pointing that at you. Sorry for turning my flashlight.
Sure, Laredo makes some good guns. If you're looking for a weapon, I'm sure I got what you need.
Let me just buy some .43 MI. You do you sell point? Yeah, this looks like it. Just give me as much. I'm quick. I'm reloading a save anyway. Ooh, pretty. Listen, I'm going out of the city limits. Nope, hold down R. That's the one. I've been playing too much Cyberpunk, so V is usually the weapon to undo those.
If you're looking to stay, Stone Root Inn will take care of you.
I have my own ship to stay at.
Reminds me of the time I was half out of my gourd in Hopetown.
You implying something? Oh, so it fires 3 bullets at a time, and then it... What makes it... Just the fact that it's... I don't know. It is really neat, though, just to have, like, a laser sight permanently. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We're going back. Still looking for that ever elusive incapacitating weapon. Oh, there's always a chunks somewhere. There's always a chunks. Is there anything interesting in this chunks? You could just steal that med pack.
Well, Chunks is such an eyesore in Aquila. But, well, I can go for some chunks.
Just give me 1 minute, Sam. There's something to steal in there. They really should give you, like, a chair or something to sit at, my guy.
Thanks for choosing chunks. Which chunks would you like today?
What are they made out of?
Honestly, you're probably better off not thinking about it.
I'd like to buy some chunks.
I'm happy to serve you.
Can I have some... What do you mean chunks chick? Oh, chicken flavored. Cola? Wine? Chunks egg is just egg itself. That's a poached egg, huh? Cabernet Rouge. Yeah. Baked potato, a pumpkin pie. You know what? Here you go, Sam.
Let's get going. To the Co estate. Hey, if you find a new pistol, I'd be obliged.
Brother, I'm looking for one. Give me this. Back. Here, you know what? You wanted a chunk? I'll give you a chunk.
Next time.
How do people leave so much trash in like a... There's nothing in here, really. Also, why is it a restaurant, not just like a vending machine? Let's go this way. Let's see what's this way. This place is really just still under construction, huh? It's under construction. Where'd he go? There you are. Oh. Is this a Terra Brew? Why is this like they're a knight defeating a dragon with a coffee cup in his hand? What is this building? You look like you're important, citizen. No, you're not. Afraid I can just scan people like this and get their story.
A half day.
Principal?
I talked with Miss Kessler, and she'll give a full guided tour.
I mean, no offense, but isn't it a bit small? And there's not as many attractions as I'd like.
Miss Kessler built this whole thing off donations and what she could throw together. It's not like Akila's swimming in museums here.
Fine. But I want your class to write an essay about what they learned.
I was planning on that, ma'am. I
The
think the
museum
Co-Heritage
is
Museum is really good, personally.
Quaint. I mean, it's clear a lot of love was put into it.
Yeah. How much do you like the branch that came from New Atlantis?
In
'Cause I might
general,
be-
students love field trips, and they are due.
They do love. They just like being out of school, I think.
I don't think all the students will fit in all at once. I'll have to put them in groups.
I think that guy is stealing from the museum. Which means there's a precedent for what I'm about to do.
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well.
Can I explain what that happened just with this thing? That's just the double bone horn.
Oh, are you a friend of Sam Coe?
No,
I
not
do
really.
so hope you both appreciate the museum. It's about his family, after all.
So how is the museum doing as a... How well would it fare without one itty bitty little exhibit?
Very well. People are proud of their history here, so we get more visitors than I was expecting. So it gets pretty busy here, especially with school field trips.
You hear that, Sam? You're popular. I'd like to learn about the Aquila City's history.
Aquila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe, a scientist and explorer from Earth. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall.
What happened after that?
There were so many buildings that they had to build another, larger wall, forming a second outer ring around the growing city. Of course, the city didn't stop growing, and before long, the third wall, the outer wall you see today, was constructed. Today, Aquila City is the proud capital of the Free Star Collective, and the Council of Governors continues to meet here when they need to.
Talk to me about Solomon, then.
Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Aquila City and the father of the Free Star Collective. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space. Later in life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity by taking them to new homes in the stars.
You know what? I find that interesting, fascinating.
The bravery and heroism it took to save humanity. Whew, goosebumps.
Okay, maybe not that.
During the Great
fascinating.
Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and gave Aquila its name too. He and some others built
Cheyenne
the settlement
was also
that
the
would
name
go
of a
on to become
dog
Aquila City.
in Fallout
and
New
his
Vegas.
descendants still live here today.
I wonder where. So, not to be presumptuous, but I'm kind of a big deal when it comes to finding things. So I'll keep an ear peeled for anything.
There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally.
Oh, good, because I am
That
recording
I
right
would
now.
pay a lot for. You
Oh?
see, the
How
Coe
much?
family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago.
38
And
bucks?
those documents would be priceless to have here.
Those old things.
Hey, by the way, Sam is here, and you can, like, talk with him directly. What are you looking for?
Well, all of them were owned by our city's founder, Solomon Coe.
In some form
He's
of
more
galactic
than that,
bank, maybe?
really. He's one of the greatest heroes of the settled systems. These documents would be, like I said, priceless to the museum and to our guests.
I can see why you don't want them in your museum.
Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was A troubled man.
Jacob
He
Coe, huh?
sold off various historic
I look
documents
pointedly
to cover
over my
debts.
shoulder.
They could be anywhere.
Troubled is a charitable way of putting it. Great-grandpa was a walking disaster. He almost lost everything, family estate included. Those documents she's talking about, they're real. We even have a few that survived.
Your father donated what was left to the museum.
Jacob did what? I didn't think charity was in his vocabulary.
If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Thank you. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing such important history.
Yeah, history, you know, things being where they are, things like surviving for the next generation, would you say is important? I'm gonna need a tree branch to save all of New Atlantis. I'm just saying, you could be a hero.
That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late.
What sort of messages have you received?
Several that bordered on being incomprehensible. Honestly, I thought it was some kind of strange prank until now. A bunch of gibberish about dire consequences,
Yeah, that.
and frequency
That
modulation,
too.
and genetic reconstruction.
Also that.
It all came across as rather unhinged.
Also that.
Hey, I get it, but we have to collectively let go of this feud with the UC.
He doesn't even know
Besides,
what we're
this is really
talking
just
about. And he's on my side.
a tree and someone who is really, really attached to it.
Sarah
you
filled him in.
defending the UC? I must say, I expected more from a co.
Oh.
Well,
So that was
I'm
this.
afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized nor particularly inclined to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage.
Or steal the branch. I just realized. This is just like a... This is a different... I could just take that from you and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I just realized this is like a different take on the Gilder Green quest from Skyrim. There's a there's a tree broken. Go grab an old piece of it and fix it. Sextant. You know what? Let's enjoy this museum together, Sam, and find out where it's being kept. Not for any harmful purposes. I just want to look through this place. What are you gonna tell me about this place, Sam? Didn't they say there was a guided tour? What is this bit? Ah, the bathroom. Shut that in there. Should be like a door right there. Is this it? Is this the entire museum? Sam. Sorry, didn't want to get too close. I just wanted to whisper this to you, Sam. Sam, I think she sleeps in here. Sam, this might be her house. Sam, where's that tree branch? I don't think that's it. Sort of. Damn it, please. I could just take a nap in that. I don't think that exotic tree branch is it. Hold on.
Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history.
Is this really it? Is there any more somewhere that I'm just not missing? That I am missing, rather? The quest is pointing us in a direction. Let's see where that takes us. We could convince her, but I do want to, like, see... No, both things are just inside. What? Can I go up here and... What is this? It's the Sanctum Universum. It's a church. We don't care about that quite yet. Or is it like...
Hi,
Hey.
Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place.
It's pointing to that. It's pointing to that safe. Yeah, I'm not the stealing type, Lee.
I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself.
How much money you want for it? I really need that tree branch. You know, there's a lot of innocent people that live in New Atlantis.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question.
Hand it over. All right, so we have 4. It's not that hard. We can get this. We have 3 turns to get 4 easy. Listen, I can be very annoying when I need to be. If you don't give me that branch, I won't stop asking for it.
Handing over that branch is starting to look pretty good.
Wow, it's that easy, huh? Listen, I'm pretty sure I'll bring it back when I'm done with it. I'll make sure no damage is done. It's a tree branch. It survived this long. It'll survive a 2-way trip. And also whatever the scientist does to it.
I guess it couldn't hurt.
Just don't ask how long it's going to sit in storage. I'm sure we can work something out, Lee.
This isn't getting us anywhere. I can't just hand out museum exhibits to anyone. It doesn't work that way. If this isn't some sort of hustle, go talk to Earl Fulton. I believe he may still have some leftover scraps. That, of course, is a different kind of hustle altogether.
Speak to Earl Fulton. Who is Earl Fulton? I don't want to have to steal. Sorry, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to steal it, Sam. But if it comes to it, I will.
The branch is the
Nothing.
museum's property. I'm
having fun. That's. All right. Well, let's just keep exploring for now. Is there anything? I don't want to go into the universe. You're just walking around.
Saw your ship come in.
Security.
Nice ride.
It's green. The stretch. What? Man, there's so much here. See if there's anything important over here. Oh, there's an enhance. And this is just the outer wall, looks like. Yep. Where is this? Oh. Wait, what? Where are we? We're just in the back up.
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years, we've done this my way, and it has always worked. Always! Why are you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Do I recognize that voice actor?
We can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
What does the quest say? Speak to Earl... Oh, no, that's... No, defensive measures. Listen to Davis Wilson's argument.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta buffet.
Davis, buddy.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but... well, I can't seem to help it.
No offense, sir, but you look like a caricature of yourself. What was that all about anyway?
Girl comes in here with her big ideas about how we defend our city. No respect for the way we've done things for years. No worries about the possible consequences. And expect us to thank her for making our lives more difficult. I tell you, I've never seen entitlement like that.
Just because you've done it for 1,000 years doesn't mean it can't be done better. I mean, I don't know what points she's making. So can I just be neutral? I don't want to say it's none of my business, because that seems like I end the quest right there. Can I quick save in the middle of conversation? Does not appear to. You know what? I thought she made some pretty good points.
Well, then you got about as much as sense as she does. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the ash to kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well.
I mean, yeah, maybe I should find out what she's trying to do in the first place. What is she trying to do?
I don't know, some technical mumbo-jumbo about sensors and behavior predictions. That's not the point. She expects us to just change up how things work, and I can't abide by it. We've gotten along just fine until now.
Yeah, but just fine isn't better. I'm sure she just wants to help.
This ain't help. This is thinking you know better than the people that have done it for years. Decades even. It's just arrogance. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her?
That's not what I'm going to talk about at all with her.
Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
That guy was weirdly aggressive. That looks like one of those tools, like wing sticks from Rage. Oh, if there's one thing that can make this game even cooler, it would be a wing stick. Am I wrong? Do I have any perk points? No. So, scanners and whatnot.
Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you?
You had a disagreement with Davis Wilson.
Correction. Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me. I
Also
can't tell
correct.
if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals. I'm not sure what you've heard or, quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job or open the city gates to allow Ashton to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Aquila City. I hope that clears things up.
I feel like I just got broadsided by the fine print. Do you know what the hell she just said?
She's got it. Listen, hey, I'm on your side here. I think if things can be done better, hell yeah.
Huh, that's refreshing. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way.
And take at least 2 quests.
I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me?
Oh, you have no idea how many times I've been told that. Also, what are sensors?
Yeah, I need them to start gathering data. Pretty simple. I could do it myself, but at this point, I think Davis may be having someone tail me. He's that flustered.
Sure, why not?
That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
Seems like you've done this before. Ah, man. There's always something going on, ain't there, Sam? Alright, so it looks like we have 4 of these to place. What's this big middle building? Oh, that's the Gale Bank. This place is pretty at night. What's this? That's the Rock. The Rock would be the place where we can sign up to be a ranger. cup. Oh, is this a Terror Brew? Yeah, it is. Is there anything interesting in the Terror Brew? Might as well pick up any quest that we can find. What do you think about a Terror Brew?
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
Wow. I really like the look of the inside of this place with the exposed wall, but like painted over.
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
This is the first, like, restaurant that I've seen in this game that, like, looks like it can function as what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it has a place for them to, like, operate behind. And
I want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
There's not enough to do around here.
Is there not? I'm already drowning here. There's a wooden door to the bathroom. I love the aesthetic of the frontier, by the by. Of the Aquila City, rather. Do you mind? Yeah, there's nobody in here that looks like they have
You
quests.
need all sorts in Aquila City.
Seems like it.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
I'd like to
Certainly.
place an
Please
order.
take your time.
Yeah, I'd like a granola mix. Nah, I don't really care about any of this. Ooh, one of the things I got for Christmas, which was in time of recording, like 3 days ago, I got like a really nice coffee maker. It can make like a cappuccino, and it's like a drip coffee maker. You can make a cappuccino, a latte, an espresso. And man, I'm sure that thing's gonna be the death of me because it makes making coffee so much easier than I used to. Cause if you've been a long time watcher, you'll know that I used to have, or I still do have a, the way that I used to make coffee was via a French press, and it was a lot more physically, and not physically. I had to do a lot more than what I have to do with just a drip coffee maker, and man, I could make so much more at once. I could just, it's gonna get me killed one of these days where I just overdose on caffeine. I really like this little place, like the sitting area.
Well for herself. Laredo is a big player in arms manufacture.
Raisha, I assume that has to be, oh, there's the sign for it. I assume Raisha has to be the worker here, if they're talking about arms manufacturing.
Outlaws?
Nope.
Ashta, those bandits from the Shaw gang. It's really a dangerous place. Just carry a reliable beast.
Man, I'm like already overwhelmed. I don't know where to go. I don't want to go to the Rock yet because it's nighttime. Maybe I should. We have about 10 minutes left in this episode. We saw that ship land a couple minutes ago. Couple minutes ago, I say. Like, there's, like, what appears to be so much over there. There's the Trade Authority. Ooh, let's go look at the Trade Authority, see if they have anything to trade us. I like how
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Oh, Governor.
Robot takes a peach of a job.
Can you get certified in time?
Shouldn't be a problem. You sure he doesn't have someone in mind already?
I really like the look of Aquila City. Aquila City, rather.
An interview, and I know he'll hire you.
He will hire you. Like an under construction cowboy city in space is such a cool aesthetic, man. It's really neat, I think. Trade Authority, right. Alright, so somebody's looking for an apprenticeship. What is this little building? Oh, it's just a little place. Okay. Ooh, there's Laredo Firearms. Yeah, sure, we're here. More guns, more guns, more guns. Alright, alright, alright.
Aquila is one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
So I've heard.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we just close it down?
There's not
It's
enough
not like
to
it gets
do
much
around
use.
here.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know, stretch trash will come back and loiter.
UC can't be that bad, can it?
Let them.
It's fine.
A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
Hey.
Please, let me know if I can be of service.
Your weapons are made in the city?
Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here.
That was you?
As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
You always stare at the customers like that? You're the owner of the whole Laredo company? Why are you working here?
When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see
I wish
what
more
matters,
people were like you.
what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings.
I'd like to peruse your
Let's get
wares.
you set
Do
up.
you sell any... you can see the Laredo right there on the side of the gun. Do you sell any incapacitating weapons? Non-lethal weapons, they're called. The Head Ranger. Increases attack speed. Huh. That's a beautiful weapon, though. Lawgiver. Just another rattler. Another rattler. Another lawgiver. Another lawgiver. Another rattler. Another lawgiver. Another lawgiver. Oh, the Prime. Elemental. Randomly deals corrosive, radiation, poison, and incendiary damage. And all does it have like a small chance of dealing all of those all at once, or does it have like a small chance to deal one of those at a time? Or it's a beautiful looking weapon though. Man. You don't have anything I want. All of your weapons seem to...
You meet all
Just
sorts
here
in
for
Aquila
security.
City.
Please move along.
Oh, look at that weapon. Oh, what is that?
Just do your business and move along.
Oh, okay. Let's see if the trade authority has anything.
I know your type. The free-wheeling space ace.
Free-wheeling? Yeah. I do best there. Midtown Southgate Co Plaza Trade Authority. That's the back entrance to the Gal Bank. And here's Midtown. Trade Authority. Good thing these places are open 24/7. Or 20, whatever. In space.
The trade. Do you have business with the trade authority?
Let's see what you have for sale.
Happy to.
I think we already asked that to everybody. We already asked that to the last trade authority people about what they all do here. I don't really care about learning again. Solstice again, Coachman, Equinox, Lawgiver. Really bold of you to be selling a Lawgiver knowing what's like right across the road from you. It just seems like bad business. Like, why would you go here when you can, like, go to the, main place? Nobody sells anything that's non-lethal anymore. Ooh, the Deep Seeker. Right, the Deep Seeker stuff. I think this is what the Hunter is wearing. Any cool helmets? Deep Seeker space helmet. Throwables, we can buy a frag grenade. Did you pick? I'll take 2, just to have them. Thank you. See ya. Ow. I just bashed my nose in with the door.
SNN says that spacers and the fleet are getting worse.
Sounds to the Enlightened.
That's what they've always said. It's just fear-mongering.
I got a cousin that's a freighter captain. He says
Oh, there's so much.
no fooling, Ginger.
You'll be a lot happier in life if you just don't watch the news. Live your life, look after you and yours, maybe help the low house now and again, and you'll be far richer in the ways that matter.
I didn't peg you for a philosopher.
He's right, though. Kinda. You know, this sign really has no meaning if the door isn't locked. Man, where do we go now? Go to Jacob Coe and see what's up with him. Oh. Ugh. We could go and let's go and plant these markers, I say. I mean, looking at our clock and seeing that we're not going to have enough time left in this episode, but to do a little bit more exploring. Maybe we should find a place to... Ooh, there's a for sale. This is Midtown. Ooh, Sinclair's Books. There's a bookshop? What's this place? The Stretch Apartment? Ooh, we could live here. We can get our own little apartment, which is interesting, considering we have our own moving apartment. Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're excused. There's Aggies. Apparently a lot of crime happens down there in the Stretch. Mooch. That's probably people down there. Let's go talk about these books. Oh, there's the inn. I don't know why we would stay in an inn when we have our spaceship.
Could I get a digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
Oh.
What? Why not?
I sell books. Physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we...
We're done here.
I see. You must get a lot of... yeah.
So many books to read and so little time.
You really like books.
Movies, slates, theater, all have their appeal. But books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days. Or their adventure with Homer.
Like 5 times this
the actual
recording
thoughts
session.
of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands.
Just don't
And they
read too
offer
much
visions
Caesar,
of
huh?
The future and wonderfully impossible things and might have beens. So, yeah, I do like books.
Listen, I get you. I love reading, me, personally. Although I'm less into reading books and more into fan fiction. But, you know, words is words. You run this place by yourself?
Yes. I had a husband, but he's no longer with us.
Oh,
We loved
he ran
to
away.
travel, and always we'd be looking for rare books. Most of what you see here are mementos. It's sometimes hard to sell, but books are not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared and spark something in us.
But not digitally, that is. Hey, quick question. Why are you dressed like you're a guard? Any books you're looking for?
I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels.
Pronounced every
Well, truth be
single
told,
word
it's
in
more of
that,
an obsession.
every single letter in the word
Reading their
aficionado.
stories is a revelation, not only for, you know, the pure imagination, but the window you get into long-gone historical eras.
Yeah, what books are you
I'll
looking
pay
for?
handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens.
Whoa! What's wrong with Dickens?
Oh, nothing wrong at all.
Uh-huh.
When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless.
Yeah,
but
you're just not a
I
big
give
fan
a
of
copy
Christmas
Sense and
Ghosts.
Sensibility. Or the Three Musketeers. Oh, the original.
That was Charles
Three
Dickens,
Musketeers,
right?
Mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it.
I'll keep an eye out.
Who doesn't?
If I have any books from your old collection, I'll sell them to you.
Let me see.
Oh, maybe I should. I'll go back and grab some.
I'm afraid there's
middle of
nothing
the
you
episode.
have that interests me.
Yeah, let's see what you got for sale real quick.
Let's see.
All right, you have A Tale of Two Cities, Bleak House, Carrier of the Cosmos, Charity in the Godless Universe, Part 1, 2, 3, 4, Crimson Cabin, David Copperfield, Dover Beach, Fields of Everglass, Frankenstein, Hard Times, My Life, Chunk by Chunk, Oliver Twist, Red Rover, Come Over, Shadows in the Attic, Ship Repair Fundamentals, that's a non-fiction book, The Sword of Damocles, Ancient Civilizations of Egypt, The Gravity Paradigm, The Light of Stars, The Orchid Merchant, and The Pickwill Papers. I'm not well versed enough in literature to know basically any of these, except for Frankenstein, but that one doesn't count. And David Copperfield was a magician. I guess I know Oliver Twist as well. I thought this was just a game that kids played. I know about the concept of the Sword of Damocles. The rest of these are basically, who knows? I don't. I know A Tale of Two Cities. Basically. I know. I've heard of it, basically. Listen, I'm uncultured when it comes to literature. Don't look at me like that. I could just take these? Lady, you should...
Great customer service. Just super.
Yeah, I didn't want to... Wow. Do you have a science station here for some reason? All right, well, we've spent enough time frolicking and do-holicking. Next time... What is do-holicking? I just said that word because it rhymed with frolicking, kinda. Next time, I'm going to upgrade our ship. I'm going to sell a bunch of our inventory from our ship to somebody. So we'll get that cleaned up. We'll upgrade our ship. We'll go grab the doctor because I feel bad. And we'll place these scanners. We'll just explore some more. This place is really interesting. I will see everybody next time.